First and 10 now from the 33. Out of the shotgun, it's Jones. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right in the yard. Shotgun now for Rodgers. This one swung out here to Jones. Oh, he put on the carpet, a fumble. And one of the linebackers has got it. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And maybe that one caused by the weather. Of course, the rain coming down. Charles, can you maybe, when you're carrying that football, grip it too tight in the rain?
I think that you can, and it's such a delicate balance, too, because when you grip it so tight, sometimes it'll slip out from your body. You squeeze it too hard, and it'll pop out on its own. I've actually had running backs talk to me about that when they've tried too hard, even in perfect conditions, the ball gets away from them. They've got to find that good balance, carrying it firmly, yet at the same time under control.
From the 22 now, here's second down and 3.
65 catch, 65 catch.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. Flush to his right. Man open, that's complete to Dalton Schultz. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
Second and 10. Stroud. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Pats are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50. Good starting field position for them here as they come up first and 10 right at the 50-yard line. From midfield, here's Rodgers. And he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 40. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be second down.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. 1:57 to go in this first half on EA Sports. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here, he throws it away, and now it's third. On third down, here's Jones. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on fourth. On play action, now Rodgers. Now a short one to Gesicki. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they wind up getting 4 there on 4th and 1. This pass is going to wind up incomplete.
When you're running the slant, timing is everything, and against that man coverage, there's no space available, and incompletion as a result.
They go back to the ground with Jones. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Rodgers. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first.
Certainly not the way they drew it up in the playbook, but that's why they love this guy back there. He sees things breaking down, and he's more than capable of finding an escape route and still getting a decent gain.
On the right side open is Gesicki. Touchdown! Mike Gesicki in the final seconds of the first half. And the Patriots will extend their lead here just before halftime. Here comes Rodgers now as he'll go for the 2-point conversion. They'll look to throw. rolling to his right. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. So unable to throw it in for 2 from the 2. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a 2-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of you.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And with only 4 seconds on the clock, time likely for just 1 snap of the football. Gets around him, and he's going to be taken down here as that will lead us to the end of the first half of play. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. Keyshawn Nixon now going to bring it out of his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. He might take this all the way. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Patriots. And you've used the phrase with me before, pressing the kicking game. What exactly does that mean? Because they did it there.
It means focusing on it, all aspects of it, because it's the third part of the game. Offense, defense, special teams. If you press the kicking game, create an advantage, make a big play, it often leads to victory.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, you know, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, that's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late. That wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one.
Now they'll throw it with Stroud here, 1st and 10. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked up by J.C. Jackson. And the Patriots are going to get the football here at their own 23. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Well, it's hard to imagine the first half going any better for them, CD, and now here as they begin their first series of the second half. I mean, they score here. This one, it's pretty much out of reach.
We honestly might already be at that point, partner, because this team, they were dominant in the first half, continue to be dominant now, and I think they're viewing this as a put-away drive on their way to a lopsided victory.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
On first down, Rodgers. And he's got his tight end. It's Mike Gesicki. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40.
That's good for our Patriots. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Shotgun now for Rodgers. And his throw is incomplete.
That was well defended. They clamped down on every available receiver. Just got to give the win to the defense on that snap.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down. They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted.
Derek Stingley picks it. Down the left sideline.
And they will score a pick six for the Texans TD.
Well, this secondary just continues to be a force. Multiple interceptions in this game, and now the pick six.
And the thing about it is once you get an interception as a unit, you think to yourself, okay, we got that. How do we increase it the next time? Get the interception, do a little more damage, and there's your outcome right there. Take it to the house and break down what they're trying to do offensively.
Now they'll try and run it in with Singletary.
And he is not going to get in here. So the decision to go for two does not pay off as they're unable to cut any further into their deficit. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away.
Nixon now from his end zone.
And there he goes again. And pretty good field position here. He's out of bounds right at the 35. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
Hey, 26.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10.
Now Rodgers.
Texans 40-yard line.
Drops it to Jones in the flat. And he loses the football a second time. And the Texans scoop it. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
I don't care what the scoreboard says, partner. You know who's winning this game right now?
Mother Nature?
Yes, indeed. Precipitation's winning in a big way. Sloppy, all these turnovers right now.
Yeah, well, this was the forecast. We got what was forecasted, and we've gotten a lot of turnovers. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39.
Brought down at the 39-yard line. 1 yard gain.
Play action. Here's Stroud. Oh, and the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
Stroud on third down now.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
Fourth down. Here's Stroud.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked off by J.C. Jackson. Inside the 10.
And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown.
Ryland on for the extra point.
He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go.
Makes the score Patriots 32. Texans 6.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one.
At their own 18-yard line.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one's pretty much all but over.
Are you saying that you feel like people are starting to think about getting out of here and maybe beating the traffic in order to get home or to their final destination?
Yeah, I don't think there's a whole lot of reason to hang around, especially if they can't score here.
Yeah, you're right about that, because it has been pretty clear who the better team has been in this one. And in a league that we talk about every game being a one-score game as we go into it, watching this blowout, let's just say it's been unusual.
19 Lions.
From the gun on third down, here's Stroud. He's got his target. That's complete. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins, his second touchdown on the season. And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the third. But DeMeco Ryans, even with the defensive mindset, he'll elect to go for two here. Stroud's going to try to throw for the conversion.
And unable to connect. They don't get the two-point conversion here. So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
The Patriots take over first and 10 at their own 11-yard line.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. And now you've got the clock winding down here in the third quarter. You're 3 scores to the good. What's your approach on this drive?
Too early to fully commit to playing the clock game. Yet at the same time, you're also not going pell-mell like you would in 2-minute offense. This is what NFL offenses call 4-minute football. Take the clock out of the game a little bit, wind it down, but at the same time, keep advancing the ball.
And oh my goodness, he loses it again. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. So both offenses come to life here in this third quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's first and 10.
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here. Take 30. Go to 50.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
He'll get this out wide here to Elliott. And he's taken down but able to slip across the 35. And they're going to hurry back to the line now.
That's another Patriots first down. First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Hey, 88. Back north. Hey, take 26. Loop it down.
On first and 10, here's Rodgers.
Back to Elliott, and he's got him again.
And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards.
It appears they found something that's working, and they keep going back to it. I guess you could actually say he has the hot hands now, doesn't he?
Yeah, well, it's one thing to hit your guy out of the backfield once, hit him a couple times. Yeah, you're right. Maybe they're onto something.
And I think a lot of that is simply if you get it to him in space, more times than not, he's going to get more yardage than you expect out of each play.
Throwing again on second down, but this time it's incomplete. The offense on third down, they've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This time it's 3rd and 3. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
He was tackled at the 46-yard line. A 2-yard gain.
Running with Elliott. And boy, is he close. Did he get there? No, they're going to say he's short of the line to gain. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker. And the Texans take over an excellent field position.
First and 10, it's Stroud.
Eluding the pressure right.
Throw right side, taken in by Collins.
And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They're tackling them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
70 Timberwolves. Mustang 19. Ready.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Flushed out right. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Patriot defense has a touchdown. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is summoned onto the field as they'll go for 2.
Back north. 26. Jump out. Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
So after the INT, it's Rodgers. That's caught at the 2.
I know we could sit up here and dance around it a little bit, but going for 2 in this situation, somebody doesn't like someone else. There's no doubt in my mind.
Well, what they couldn't see is you lean back in your chair and you yeah, that's not a good decision. They didn't get it, though.
Yeah, I don't think you can just say, well, my kicker's hurt in this spot. No. Okay.
Okay, break.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the fourth quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Just a yard there, so it brings up a tough 3rd and 12.
See what they have drawn up here, a little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down. Now Stroud.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down.
We all know he's one of the better quarterbacks in the league, but definitely not today. His team trailing by multiple touchdowns and a late sack, just a parting gift from the defense for him to take back to the locker room with him.
Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Go.
4th down, fourth quarter. Here's Stroud. He's got it to Collins, complete.
But they're going to wrap him up as he'll go down well short of a first. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and it'll be a turnover on downs. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there was not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Rodgers throwing here. This will be caught at about the 3. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. A good hold of these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going.
Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49.
Bronco 80.
Taken down back at the 49-yard line.
Stroud taking a shot for Dell here.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
Well, these guys are not going to go out with their tails between their legs. They're going to keep taking their shots until the clock's at 0-0. But that one, like a lot of others, winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And my goodness, another interception.
It's Kyler Duggar who picks it. And the Pats are going to take over here up near the 40.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late 4th quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how they want to finish this ball game.
Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted.
Picked off by Denzel Perryman. And he'll return this ball across midfield to the 47-yard line.
60 Bison.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. And one of the whistles for a timeout. So they'll stop the clock here in a game that's been decided in the closing seconds.
On the set. 19 tight. 19 tight. Go street. Ready.
Stroud now on 1st and 10.
Wide open, Amari Cooper. And they've got it inside.